Hey there. So in this video, I will be talking about the ongoing situation that's happening, right? I mean, how it's going to affect your businesses, how it's affecting the daily businesses, and you are an entrepreneur now, and you want to start your business, right? Or you already have your business. So yeah, so you need to know a little bit about what's happening in the current scenario, which businesses are working and which businesses are going to see a drop in demand, right? So let's see, right? So what's actually happening in the market is that the stock prices, initially they were falling down, right? So let's have a look at the Indian market, right? So let's have a look at the 1 year price chart. All right, so this is the top 30 index of the stocks, right, in India. And so around June of 2019, that's 1 year ago, the index was 39,000, 40,000, 42,000. All right, and then it dropped dramatically on March because of the news, right, because of the crisis. And after that it started rising again because of the demand and also the fund infusion that's going on, right? And the prices have not almost covered up, like 50% of it is covered over here in such a short period of time, right? So now what's actually happening, why these stock prices are actually rising in this crisis, right? Even if you look at US stock market, let me have a look at this. Yeah, so if you look at the US stock market as well, in July of 2019 it was 26k, right? 29k on Feb of 19 2020, and it dropped to like 18k, and then it started rising back to, and it's already 26k. Like it has already covered up all the difference, right? So what's really happening over here? The thing is, what's happening is the government is infusing funds to the businesses, right? And that's what I mean, right? So let's have a look, right? So you know Union cabinet approves 50,000 crore equity infusion to strengthen MSMEs, right? Medium scale businesses, right? So yeah, I mean, now what is happening is that the government is printing money, not only in India, it's also happening in US, printing billions and trillions of dollars, right? Billions of dollars. And yeah, so that's the thing that's going on. So in a sense, what's happening is that they are depreciating the money, right? They are depreciating the money. So I mean, you should look at this way, right? let's say let's say that you have this money, right? Shapes, this one. All right, so this is, let's assume that this is cash, right? So yeah, so this is $1 bill, okay, right? And now, you know let's say there are billions of dollars on the planet. Let's say $10 billion is the total amount of money that is available on the planet, right? Now that might sound less, but it also increases in value, right? As in all the things that you want to buy. Let's say for example a phone, it would be a lot more cheaper, because there are only $10 billion on the planet, and this phone would then cost only like $4, right? And it would be really difficult to get that $4 as well, if you are working, right? Your salary will also be less, and the prices of the products will also be less, so it makes sense, right? So everything will be cheaper, right? If effectively you can say that everything will be cheaper, right? But what's happening is, over the years, the government is printing more and more money, and that's why, the prices are increasing, right? So let's say you bought a shirt in the 1980s. It would have cost you very less compared to what's the same same quality cloth is going to cost you today, right? So as and when you print the money, the prices increases, right? And that's what is happening right now. But the thing is that the government is printing money like crazy. Okay, 50,000 crores is a lot of billions of dollars, like almost $10 billion, not 10 billion, but let's say $5 billion, right? And that's not that's okay, because they also want to release the stress from the economy and don't want the stock market to fall too low, right? So that's why they are infusing the funds and depreciating the money in order to pay off the debts. But here's the thing, if you know as you are a new business owner, you should expect that the prices are going to rise for whatever service that you're going to use. Okay, so the prices that have been affected right now, that I can tell you for 100%, are the prices of vegetables, right? So in India, right, the vegetable prices have rose 25 to 40%, right? And that's a lot of hike on the prices of vegetables, right? Demand is very very high, but the supply is very low, the prices are going up like crazy, right? So yeah, I have personally noticed that the prices have risen by 50% or more in the past few months, I should say few months, right? And it's continuously increasing, and the quality of the vegetable is decreasing, surprisingly. So yeah, so that's happening, right? Inflation is coming, that's what is happening, right? Even in the US, the grocery costs has jumped, right? It has surged a lot, right? Yeah, not as high as in India, but it's gonna rise very sharply as well, right? So all these figures are comparatively, you should have a comparatively means that as in as per the inflation, right? That figures is as per the inflation. Okay, you cannot directly compare it with the price in the 1980s. Okay, right. So yeah, but in India it's increasing very dramatically, like 50%. That's just way too much, right? And even the non-essential items, the demand has decreased, and that's why the prices are increasing, right? So yeah, I mean, one of my switch got damaged, or it was not working, right? So I went to buy a new one, and it was like the price was like 15% up, 20% up. So it's rising very fast. People are getting thrown out of jobs, and the prices are increasing day by day, right? So let me put up a news of that. All right, so these are the news. This is the news, right? So an estimate of 12.2 crore Indians have lost their jobs during this lockdown period, right? And that's roughly around 120 million, right? 120 million, 122 million, and that's a lot of um, people that lost their jobs. And this is just going crazy, because people do not have the money now, and the demand is also decreasing, but surprisingly the prices are increasing, right? So it has become more difficult for the people who have already lost their source of income to make money, right? And because of that, most people also want to start the business, right? There is nothing wrong with that reason, because it's a genuine reason. But the thing is, there is no quick get rich quick scheme, right? And that's what you should understand, otherwise you lose a lot of money. And if you're just starting out, you should never expect to get money that soon, right? And if you are looking for that, then it means you are looking for a job which is in scarcity right now, right? But nevertheless, if you try hard, you'll get it, right? But those of you who are, way past that and want to start their own business to earn more money, they need to focus on something that's something not physical products, like digital products, right? So no, I mean, drop shipping businesses, if you have ever heard of it, it's like, it's a business, it's a type of business where you create your e-commerce store, right? Your e-commerce store, it's a store, right? And what happens is that, you sell the products from some other website like Alibaba. So you buy a lot of products from Alibaba, let's say 10-20 products, right, in bulk order, right? And you do the advertising, and with that, you can just display that product in your website and get paid, right? And all the shipping and everything would be done by Alibaba, right? So that is called drop shipping, right? So drop shipping business. Now, let me tell you, is this a good time to start a dropshipping business? Absolutely, because everyone will be starting from scratch, and there is a good chance to learn about dropshipping as well if you are into that, right? But the thing is, even this is not for free. You can have losses in advertisement as well, right? And any business, if you want to start any business, it doesn't come without risks. Okay, there will always be some risks. Okay, no matter what kind of business you want to start, you can start right now. You should read about it, right? As for the existing drop shipping business, they should not scale it, because demand has decreased, and people are not going to buy even if you are going to show more ads, right? So it's not a time to scale. But if you already have stores running, don't stop it, because it's really important to keep things going on, and you'll definitely make some money doing drop shipping businesses. But the delivery day will be very far from now, right? And yeah, so this type of businesses, I would say, if you have never thought about any particular idea to invest your money in or invest your time in drop shipping, I'd say that instead of drop shipping, you should look for affiliate marketing. The thing with affiliate marketing is that it's completely digital, right? And yeah, so you can make money online sitting at your home doing nothing. In fact, even in drop shipping you can do that. But the thing is, you don't need to exchange physical products in affiliate marketing. It's same as drop shipping, but the products are going to be digital, like a course that you are selling, like a cooking course, right? Or a coding course, or a business course, right? So that's how the affiliate marketing is. Okay, so that's how it will be, right? So with the inflation, you definitely need to have a secondary source of income, right? And not just the job. That's what I think you should be doing. Because in the end, after the crisis, it's most likely that the normal people are going to suffer, and the businesses are going to be just fine. Not the small ones, because the small ones are going to be in a lot of trouble, especially if they're just starting out. I'm talking about those businesses which already have some employees and all, right? So they will be suffering a bit, or may go out of business completely. But as for the new business, in an independent business, especially the ones that does not require employees, not a huge number of employees, right, are gonna do well as well, right? So that was about it, right? So that's the reason behind the rise in prices of stocks. And it's going to continuously rise if the government is going to print the money. It's kind of a good news and a bad news. The good news is for the government, because they get to pay off the debts, the debts. Let's say the debt was for $10,000, let's say, right? And you print more money. Now you're obliged to pay 10,000 only. So you'll pay 10,000 because you printed 10,000, printed a lot of money. And yeah, so they pay off the debts, and the prices of the products rises. So the government get out of the debt, but not the normal people, right? Because the normal people are losing their jobs and their only source of income, and the debt is going to stay, even though the debt is not uh, you know exponentially rising already, which is already exponentially rising, not super exponentially rising. So yeah, that's it, right? If you really really want to improve your life situation right now, if you have lost your job, you should definitely look into secondary source of income. And that's why highly recommend that you get started with online businesses, or at least give it a try, give it a shot, man. It's you know some if you don't give it a shot, you'll never know that you can be successful or not, right? So that was about it in the video. I think it's getting way too longer now, so I'll see you in the next video, right? I'll be creating more videos on strategies now. I just wanted to make this quick video on the current situation and how to deal with it, right? So take care.